Why do you seem so scared? All I wanted to do was play with you. I am right behind you.
Good evening, Australia, and good morning to the UK if you're following me from my page of the Cornish Medium. Good evening. My name is Des Richards, the Cornish Medium, as you know, from the UK. I'm the crazy one that gets up early to play with spirit. So tonight we've got our new group from the Gold Coast. It's Breen, Liz and Rochelle. They're on the ground and they're at a location which I was pray-told, obviously, the information afterwards from our lovely researcher Amanda. And we're in for a good evening tonight because it's rated one of the most haunted places in the area. Okay, and Amanda, good as gold, she's come up with this little gem, but this is to give you some idea of what our girls are in store for tonight.
The abandoned Ernest Junction Railway tunnel sits in the middle of a Gold Coast suburb and for decades has been feared by both locals and visitors. Built between 1885 and 1889, its construction was marked with tragedy. In 1887, a workman named McDuffie lost his life when dynamite accidentally detonated, burying him under 3 feet of rock. Since the South Coast Railway ceased operation in 1964, this now disused tunnel has earned a dark and creepy reputation, with multiple reported sightings of the ghost of a small boy, the unconfirmed stabbing murder of a homeless man, devil worshippers holding satanic rituals, and being a popular destination for young people to come and take part in illicit drug use, underage drinking and other illegal activities. Would you dare to enter the tunnel of demons, death and murder?
Well, our Gold Coast team is going to dare. This is where they're tonight. They're at the tunnel. So we're going to bring them in because once again they've been there for a couple of hours setting up and they've already had not activity as such, but you've had issues setting up, haven't you, girls?
Yeah. Haven't you?
Hi guys. Hi. It's been interesting. I think within 10 minutes of us all arriving, we've lost a fully powered torch. We've had a camera keep shutting off. Another camera keeps shutting off, and it now works out here, but dies in the tunnel. It's been interesting.
Just trying to set up all the equipment and get ourselves ready for it and testing everything. Yeah, it's just been dying and then starting and then stopping and starting again. So it should be interesting in the tunnel.
Yeah.
This is it, because with spirit, with the paranormal, as you know from many, many shows, they just love to play with cameras, with torches, with anything with energy, with anything with power in it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Fingers crossed, our dear friends, obviously, from the paranormal world, will join us today. And once again, give us some proof, give us some, some say-so from the other side. And that's what we're looking to do, isn't it? So because it's the first time we've worked together, what tools do you use then for your investigations?
What do we not have is probably the better question. So tonight we're going to be using our spirit box. We have our Boo Buddy, which we've also already had a little bit of interaction with. We've got our cat balls. What else have we got? Spirit box.
Our laser grid.
SLS.
The REM, the EMF tower.
I'm
your new
sure
tower.
what that is.
Yep, the new tower. We've got a parabolic microphone if we need it.
Got divining rods.
And we've got a microphone in my pocket.
And a pendulum and pendulum board.
So kind of everything.
Dear, you're so queued up for this lark. Our
We're ready.
our viewers are going to be loving it tonight because, as I said, when Amanda shared the information and said, obviously, how I won't say haunted, but how the activity
Well, as
goes.
you can see behind us, which you can't probably see, it is very dark.
Yeah.
So the tunnel is extremely dark. When you walk in there, you can't see where you're going, so we're going to have a little bit of light so that we are not falling flat on our face. And yeah, it's just super dark in the tunnel.
Brilliant. So I don't know if you pick straws or if you do the rock paper scissors game to see who goes into the tunnel first.
We're a collective. We go together.
We're a team. Having said that, the team got here before me, and I had to walk through the tunnel by myself to get here. So, you know.
We got here in the daylight.
I did not. No, we are all going together. So we've got it all planned, Desi. We're ready to roll.
Cool. So
Yeah.
they're on board. We got Colleen, we got Donna, we got Jodie, we got Gaynor, we got our
Hi,
dear friend.
everyone. Hi,
We got our-
David. Hi, Dana.
So yeah, we got our dear
Thank
friend
you so
David
much
that follows us
support.
around. He's also a medium as well. So
Hi,
So-
Jodie.
so
Hi,
what it-
Christine. Sorry,
are you-
Desi.
Just trying to say hello to everyone.
you'll be there all night, Lord knows. So
I know.
how are you feeling? How are you feeling as we're talking now? Is that are you feeling that negative, not negative, that energy building? That anticipation, that
Yeah,
nervous
I
energy.
think we've been so ready for this that we're like just like
Buzzing.
we're excited. We've all felt like a sort of connection with the spirits already in there, whether it's been being followed or, like I feel like they're ready, hopefully to chat with us. So yeah, we'll see what we can get, I guess. Hey.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
definitely walking through the tunnel, we do feel like we are being followed, but we're not feeling like super cold at any stages.
Not scared.
We're not scared. We don't feel sick when we walk in there. So sometimes you can get that real dread feeling when there's some really negative energy around. And at the moment, we're just feeling quite good.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I will leave it up to you, lovely ladies. I'm just here in the
Amazing.
background with the information, and because I'm the same as you, like we got the crystal here, you see. So, like yourself, I'm really into dowsing.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to get some names because you've got the apparatus, and then obviously with Amanda's research, we can link it up and hopefully,
Yeah. We'll
tell some
see how we
stories.
go.
Exactly. But Amanda's
Yeah.
on, and
Hi,
Nicole,
Amanda.
and Nicole's
I hope we
saying,
do you proud.
and Nicole is saying hi, Bree, as well. So, a
Oh, hey,
friend of
Nick.
yours.
I know exactly who that is.
We all have random stalkers, but that's okay.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, she's mine. She's definitely mine.
Brilliant. But this is
She'll
what we
love
love.
I'll be
We're,
on Monday.
we're slowly building the
Um,
energy. We're slowly building it up, which is nice.
Yeah, we're getting there. And before we start, we would just like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that we're on at the moment. And we just acknowledge their elders, past, present, and emerging as well. It won't hurt to have the elders on our side tonight. So,
Brilliant.
We also call in our angels and our guardians and our Archangel Michael to look after us tonight, to keep us protected in the tunnel, to allow us to experience what it is to experience, to connect with the spirits that are in the tunnel tonight. And we just ask them to keep us safe as well. As we're here to bring love and light, we're not here to bring any negative energies into the tunnel. We're not here to open any doorways or any portholes. We're just here to experience what you have to share with us tonight, and we just ask to be kept safe and to enjoy the night with our angels watching over us as well.
Brilliant.
All right.
Let's rock and roll. I'm
Yes,
ready to go.
let's rock and roll. All right, so we
So-
do have our lovely camera person with us tonight, Therese. So you will be seeing all of us in the shot, and she'll
Hopefully.
be, hopefully, and she'll be following us through.
Cool. So everybody's wishing you luck at the minute.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got the, what can I carry? Nothing. Oh, you need the box. The spirit box.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So if you want to give them just a quick look down the aisle so they can see how dark it is. So that's where we're going, guys.
Right in there.
Right in.
So as the girls go into the tunnel, and
Where we believe, and we're hoping that he'll come through. When they were actually blasting the tunnel, there was actually 3 men that were trapped, and one of them unfortunately passed away from his injuries, so they were actually buried under the rubble. They'd gone to check on their dynamite because it hadn't exploded, and it exploded when they were with it. So we do believe this is the entrance that happened on. So hopefully we can get him to come through. There's a couple of names that float around. So it was originally sort of reported as McDuffie as the surname, but thanks to Amanda's research, we've come to understand it could possibly be a Michael Duffy or Mick Duffy, which is where that McDuffie could have come from. So we're hoping to pick up on him down this entrance as we go a bit further in. You right, Therese? Yeah.
Alright guys, so we're just about to enter the entrance of the tunnel. Now you will see a lot of graffiti on the tunnel. The residents around this area like for the people to come down and do their graffiti. They think that it's a good way to keep the locals part of here and also keeping it clean and tidy. So if you do see a bit of naughty words on the wall, we do apologise. You might see them before we do. But there are some really, truly beautiful artist works on this wall as we walk into the tunnel as well. So this is the start of the tunnel, and we are going to put some cat balls down, and we are going to get our spirit box.
Yeah.
So Bree, do you want to just explain what a spirit box is?
Yep, so the spirit box is actually going to cycle through FM. We've got it to FM radio channel. The idea is that the spirits can pick up on those frequencies and get it to sort of stop on a particular word. Hopefully being able to respond to one of your questions. And we're just going to put the cat balls out because you never know.
So those are those. Here we go. This will be a fun night. Those of that don't know about cat balls, basically what it is a bit of a ball. And when you turn it on, it lights up a little bit. And then when you put it down, it stops working. So if an energy is touching it or if someone wants to play with it, it means that they're going to light up again.
Just tell us too, guys, if you can't hear this very well. We do have a little speaker that we can attach to the spirit box. What's up, Bree? Yeah, I know what's up, Bree. Just the usual. It's already begun. Yes, I'm Bree. Is there someone here that wants to communicate with us? Please. So I'm Bree. I'm Elizabeth.
Oh,
Liz. Michelle. We mean you no harm. With green. Yep. Would you like to talk with me? In a minute. I'll try it in a minute.
Guys, if you hear something on the live, put it down in the messages. We are reading your messages as well.
I am reading it also. If you can hear anything, make sure you put it on there because I will keep looking at it.
And also, too, guys, don't forget to take screenshots. So even though it is such a dark tunnel, you may see a light behind us or another dark shadow. Just take your screenshots. We're going to have a post up later on for you to put those posts on so everyone can have a look at them as well. And we can see if you've missed something and you guys have seen it.
All right, would you like to chat with me now? Who have I got here talking with me?
In the school. There is a school nearby. Were you a local from the area? I'm shivering, sorry. It's cold. The wind is coming straight through the tunnel, literally like a wind tunnel. It is cold.
I was hoping to talk with Michael tonight. Is there a Michael around? That was just me. Michael, if you're here, can you talk with me or can you touch one of those platforms? One, I'd just like to hear your story, Michael. Were you one of the men that was killed here? You've got to speak clearly to me. Some lady.
Is there a lady here? Would you like to talk to us as well? Are you from the surrounding area?
We'd love to hear from Michael.
Would you like us to maybe walk in a little further into the tunnel?
So, Michael McDuffie, if you are here and you want to communicate, you can do so through the spirit box that is holding. Use the energy of that box to come in through. Okay, done. Yeah. Alright, please stand here. Just like to pass further down. You just tell us what's easiest for you, Michael. No, none. So we'll stay here. We can stay here. Can you tell us was it an accident that killed you? One more. Yeah.
Could you say that again? We didn't quite hear you.
Were you at work when you were here? I don't know if you're able to hear it, guys, but you can hear the spirit box clearly. Can you just put a comment for us so we know that you can actually hear it coming through? Do you want to look at these walls, maybe? They just light up. You're welcome to touch them.
all due respect,
Paul.
explosion happened.
Okay.
Really? Thank you. Thank you so much. I know it would be hard to take that. Yes, I'm going to snap some things down the outside. Michael, how many men will you feel not explosion? Can we not talk to you for a little bit longer? We just like to know how many men there was this year when there was an explosion. How many? Did the other men with you survive? Again, where I to knowledge. Yeah. But again, it's also keeping up with present as well. Right now, we are being thank you for acknowledging my place. Do you have a lot of people come down here and ask me these questions? Yeah. Martha, is there anyone else here with you? Or is it only you that takes it out? Not so. Not so. You stay down lower and don't have any mark. Yes, I feel that this is it. So I've got yeah.
So, what are you receiving there, ladies?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, let's turn that machine off for a minute.
Is that better? Well, should we walk down and do the dozen marks maybe? Walk down halfway. That's it.
Well, we
Yeah,
thank you, Mike,
Thank you,
for talking
Michael.
to us in this corner. Like I said, we mean no disrespect to you, and we are here to talk to you. And if at any stage you need our help with anything, please let us know, as we can help you cross over if you feel that you wish to leave. Or if you want to talk to us further on down the tunnel, we're more than happy to talk to you again. Thank you for talking with us.
Anybody turn off that voice box?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Thank you. No, a voice
We
box.
love the static just as much.
Voice boxes are really good, but they're so not, if you know
They're so
what I mean. So before we go in, because obviously the viewers were trying to listen, who are you thinking? Because Amanda was talking about the explosion, and while you was talking about, I was getting the name Paul.
Paul, okay. So we had confirmation it was Michael, but
No, that's cool.
interesting. Yeah. So
you got
Michael
Michael.
is the one that was killed in the explosion.
Cool.
And he did come through a little bit earlier for us when we were sort of just having like a practice run coming through, and confirmed then as well that it was Michael. But having said that, there's also records that kind of show that it could have just been like a transient worker that didn't have any family nearby. So the reports generally just say McDuffie. So the first name could be wrong as well.
So it's Michael McDuffie. Cool.
Yeah.
So, as I said, the girls now and as I said, if the girl with the camera stays quite
Yeah.
close, we're going into the darkness of the tunnel.
We
Best of
are.
luck,
Thank you.
and we'll hopefully be able to light up some spirit balls. Because once again, if anybody's watching, interested, I mean, they're brilliant for working in the dark, you know,
Yeah.
because we can just let them go and see who lights and what lights them up.
So we picked this particular spot. If you want to point down to the ground for us, so you can see possibly. Yep, there we go. There's a bit of an outline on here. So the tunnel is actually known for having had satanic rituals happen here. Um, we don't feel anything too dark in here at the moment, so we're just sort of seeing if there's anything left behind. And we're going to use the dowsing rods and the cat balls to hopefully get some interaction in this section of the tunnel.
We'll also put the image.
Yes,
Yeah.
so this one here is a little bit different. I've seen it on a few YouTube channels, so I've been absolutely in love with it and had to buy it. It's a bit hit and miss, so we'll see how it goes. But what happens basically is that when it's touched or the energy spikes, you will actually see different colours. There we go. So you'll see the different colours come up on it as well. So the pink just means that it's just sitting steady and that it's on. And if it's touched or if it feels any more energy, it will change colours and go to the rainbow. So we've got a cat ball down and we've got the rainbow radar as well. And I have the dowsing rods. So does Bree or Rochelle want to talk about dowsing rods? Yeah. Okay. So basically what dowsing rods are is we can use them to communicate with spirit as well. So what we do is we have two kind of steel poles that have a little ball on the end. I'm not sure if you can see them. It's pretty dark in the tunnel. But what we do is we just ask spirit and we allow spirit to use these to answer questions that we've got. So what I'll do is I'll hold them loosely and I'll just say, okay, spirit, we'd like to line them up and put them into the middle. So that means there, see how they've just lined up together and the spirit has lined them up for me. So then what we're going to do is we're going to ask yes or no questions. So if we have a question and say, like, is there a spirit here this evening with us? Can you cross over for yes? And it will cross over. And then what we'll do is, okay, spirit, we'd like to open them up again and line them up. And then if the answer is no, we ask you to open them wide. Now, if you have a look, I'm not moving my hands. I've got them still as possible. They are in a steel cylinder, basically. So it's moving by itself. So I'm going to ask the spirit. Yes, they are moving by you. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the rods to straighten up again, and then I'll get the girls to ask a couple of questions. Alright, straighten up, rods. Okay, thank you very much. Do you guys want to ask a couple of questions? Yes, they're waiting for you to ask the questions.
We were chatting.
Okay, guys, straighten up again. So we're going to bring the rods into the middle. It's very echoey in here too, guys. Let me know if you need to talk quiet. All right, we'll straighten the rods up again, please. Come on, bring them back to the middle. Great. No, not yet. We're going to cross them out, bring them back straight. That's it. Okay, so they're ready for the questions.
Do we have multiple spirits here with us right now?
So if that is a yes, crossover. So yes, we have multiple spirits here with us. Okay, open up again, please. So we'd like them together. That's it. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Okay. Michael Duffy, are you here with us tonight?
Cross them over for yes.
Excellent. So we have Michael here.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Michael. Straighten them back out again, please. Back out, please. Straighten up. Thank you very much.
Are you the gentleman that's been following us around the tunnel, just observing and watching what we're doing?
So out means no. Do you mean no? Okay, so no, you haven't been following us. So does that, back to the center, please. Back to the center. That's it, come on, bring the other one through. That's it, well done. Now bring the other one back through. Bring the other one back through. Come on, guys, you've got this. Bring the other one back through. Okay, so I'm going to pull that one back through. Your hands get super sore holding these. All right, so we're just going to check. The person that was following us down the tunnel, was that Michael Duffy? No. Okay, thank you. Bring it back to the centre, please. Both of them.
Can I ask then, so there was a rumoured murder in the tunnel of a homeless gentleman. Is that you?
Cross over for yes or open for no. Yes. Thank you. And no. Okay. So let's take it back to the centre. So we're going to ask another question to see if we can clarify that. Take it back to the centre. Now the thing is about this murder of the homeless man, we're not entirely sure because we haven't been able to find any information or any names. So we are trying to find out if it happened here or not. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, back to the centre. Back to the centre. Come on, guys. Back to the centre. Beautiful, thank you.
Ask a question. So it was definitely here. Were you murdered?
Okay, because it's wavering, it means that you may need to ask another question.
Okay. How do I reword
Did
it?
somebody else cause your death?
Yes. Back to the centre. Come on, guys. Back to the centre. Thank you. Come on. That's it.
Would you be able to tell us your name if we gave you the tools to do so? Could you tell us your name?
All right, guys. Back to the centre. Back to the centre. Do you remember your name? Would you like to tell us your name? Yes. Okay, so before you said no, and now you said yes. So have you changed your mind and allow us to say yes? Okay. Thank you. Back to the centre.
I also have another question for you. Yes.
All right, guys.
Are
Back to the
there-
centre. Back.
I was wondering, is there a child in this tunnel with you?
Hang on, let me just recenter. They're just going. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna. Oh, my hands are super stiff. Let's swap over. We'll give Brie a turn.
And then nothing. Sorry. Things are not my go-to. The pendulum
I think
might
we touched
I
it.
might have kicked it.
Alright, let's go into the middle, please. Centre, centre. Thank you.
All right. So I'll ask that question again. Are you able to tell us, is there a child in this tunnel with you?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back out again for me. Centre them up.
Is there multiple children or one? Sorry,
You asked two
Oh, I
questions.
asked two questions.
Yeah.
My
Sorry, we'll
apologies.
start again. Go back to the centre.
Is there multiple children?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Back to the centre for me. Was one of the children the person that we saw earlier that was standing near me? Yes. Thank
So
you.
just explain how you saw them.
So we were doing earlier just a little bit of a practice setting up for our sensory depth. And visibly with the laser grid, we saw it shift and the SLS picked up a small figure standing next to me. I seemed to get the kids, so I wasn't surprised. Do they feel safe with me, the child? Yes. Yes or no?
So just remember, crossing means yes and opening means no. That's it. Good job.
Yeah. That's good. That we did tell them they're welcome to come and talk with us and not to be scared. So hopefully they'll come back and play with the Boo Buddy later. Slow it down. Thank you.
Okay, shall we maybe move down and do this?
Yeah. We're going to move down a little bit further now to the next section. We're going to do a sensory depth, and you're welcome to come and chat with me then. And if the child's there, you're welcome to come and stand with me while I'm standing there, okay?
And we're just going to let you know that also by standing in the middle of the circle, I didn't feel any negative energy. I didn't feel any tightness of my chest. I didn't feel anything scary or anything like that. So
Totally safe.
totally safe. I mean, if someone has come down and just had a bit of fun and just drawn that there, or if they've come down and opened something and closed it off. But we can pretty much say that standing in the middle of that, we haven't felt anything scary or negative with that as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to move down the tunnel a little bit further, and then we're going to set up our grid for you, and we're going to set up the stick man, and Bree's going to go under.
Cool. So the girls are just going to go up and obviously do their get ready for their sensory depth. There we go.
We're just picking the right spot that has no slow. We focus on that one.
So as they get ready and walk up the dark tunnel, as we can say now, we are at the Ernest Junction Railway tunnel on the Gold Coast, which is the one of the most well spoke about places. The girls are doing really well. We've picked up a gentleman that they believe obviously was involved in the explosion and lost his leg. So we're hopefully going to talk more about him and get some more information. We've also linked in with the homeless guy, which once again there was reports that obviously a homeless man did get murdered within the tunnel, but being homeless, unfortunately, there's not a lot of records, with names and addresses and stuff. But they are there. They are within the space of the girls. And as you know, just recently, Amanda, David, and a couple of people on the comments picked up children as well. And as you know, if you invest children, and especially when the investigators are girls, ladies, they love coming and playing and just seeing, what's around. You know, if they're in spirit, they're going to be. But David says, obviously, you're doing a great job. Everybody's loving it at the minute. So as Bree gets ready there, she's going to obviously blindfolded, and the idea with this is obviously to cut all sight, cut all hearing, so you cannot see, you cannot hear, you can just feel, and hopefully we will be able to feel spirit, feel the people that are there, and hopefully get some good evidence with obviously the girls asking Bree questions. So please, any questions that you want me to put forward to the girls, just put up in the comments, because as I say, we're running the Cornish Medium page and we're running the Spirit Group page as well, so I'm trying to look on both pages, and it's brilliant. So they are getting ready, and the dots now in front of Bree is just a barrier.
Okay, so Bree, we'll just check. Can you hear us? Bree? Hello? Okay, so Bree can't hear us. She can't see us, and she have the cancelling earphones on as well. So we've got the cat balls down by her feet, and that one, by the looks of it, is going off, which has just stopped. So feel free to tap the cat balls if you want. And what we're going to do is see if we can ask a couple of questions. Is the spirit that we were talking to earlier, are you still here in the tunnel with us?
If you are, you've got, as Liz said, you've got all these balls. If you touch those, they'll flash pretty colours, and it's the same as this. If you tap on this, that'll show us that you're here. Use the energy of that, the spirit box and the balls, to talk to Bree. So Liz, do you want to?
Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to ask Ooh, do you not like what we're doing in the tunnel tonight? So I'm also going to let you guys know quickly, we do have a stick figure person camera set up on Bree, so that if anything comes up, so next to her, we're getting a sight figure.
Good job.
So is that you showing yourself on the stick figure right next to Bree right now? Can you form all the way so that we can see you? Yeah, okay, so something just touched Bree. So she just flinched. So
can you touch Bree again? Just nicely, just tap.
Oh, there goes the cat ball.
Cat ball. Excellent. Good job. Excellent job. Can you touch one of the other balls?
I think something's touching me.
Okay. All right. Thank
you for touching her. Who is it that is touching Bree?
You can stop touching her.
Okay, no more touching, please.
This ball keeps going off. This is great. Michael, is that you, Michael?
Please talk to us through the device that Bree has in her hands. No, it will turn off.
Michael, if that's you, can you tell Bree, please?
How long?
Take it.
Take it? What would you like us to take? Do you want us to move the ball, or do you want us to move the camera?
I might move that ball.
Because his name is McDuffie. Yes, McDuffie O'Brien. Okay, they're two separate surnames. So
That
we
was
have
turned over
O'Brien
on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So it was actually.
and Christendon.
Okay, so it stopped. So are you still, do we have a child in here that would like to talk to us? Can you tell us your name?
Use the energy of the spirit box to communicate with Bree. Hello. Hello.
Hi, who are we talking to right now? My name is Liz, this is Rochelle, and that is Bree that is talking to you as well. Would you like to tell us your name or how long you've been in the tunnel? Or how many spirit women?
Is there a woman in here with Michael?
There's someone coming down that tunnel.
Is that you?
Are we, where, speak English, Liz. Were we, okay, so we're just pulling Bree out of it because we've just seen a light coming down the tunnel. So we're just going to make sure if these guys are coming down to do anything.
So there's some.
Hi guys, are you coming down the tunnel?
So you never know. Maybe another paranormal investigation team coming from the other
We're
end
just
of the
doing
tunnel.
some filming. Are you guys investigators? Alright, so guys, it looks like we've got another team that's come down to do some investigating as well.
More the merrier. More the merrier.
More the merrier.
It's brilliant because we was picking up that Ernest may be walking around as well, just having a look.
Well,
But if
we're
there's
just doing a live right now, so what we might do.
so
Nothing like sharing a tunnel with more paranormal investigators. Love
this is
it.
it. But are they going live around the globe? No.
No, they're not.
See,
Alright, it was
but
super quiet. Yeah, super quiet. So do we want to maybe Bree there for a bit? Yeah.
at least we can ask them if there's any activity the other end of the tunnel.
This is true.
Well, he did just say that he's got some good photos here last time he was here. So make sure that you take all your photos, guys.
So obviously when either girls are going to sort this out, there's a stranger, but it's cool. See what information, if they've gathered anything this evening from their investigation.
So what we've done is we've just put Rupert in Group area because where we were standing here before, we had a little child coming up on the stick figure SLS camera. So we're just going to put Group area out and see if we can interact with the child. So what it's doing now is interacting. So if it doesn't hear anything or if it doesn't feel anything, it will say a couple of things to try and spur the little one on to play with it or just to see if it can get some interaction.
Can you tell me what 2 plus 2 is?
So that there is an interaction. So it's just trying to get the play with it.
Alright, so if that little child's here that wants to communicate, you can go up and have a cuddle with this bear. We've got some cat balls there that you can touch. I'm going to come in and sit with it. You're welcome to come and sit with me. We can play ball. Can you do one? And if I touch your tummy.
Did you say something? Could you please say it again?
Can you touch these cat balls or that letter?
Don't forget to take a screenshot, guys, if you see anything or any shadows.
Where do you want them? Do you want headphones again? Yeah. We're just going to try the sensory depth just one more time, just while Bree's sitting over there.
Just because it was so quiet before, now that we've got more people in the tunnel, there might be a bit more interaction because there's more energy running through the tunnel now.
So, while they just set up Bree again. And is it me while the girls obviously get settled, and people may be able to tell me in the comments, but why put a paranormal investigation thing in a bear? Hopefully nobody's got like any triggers about soft toys, and if you have, we do apologise, because we're they're fluffy. They're fluffy things. They shouldn't be talking to you in random weird names. Just one not to give your child.
Who is with Bree? If you're with Bree, can you touch one of these? Can you touch one of these balls?
Balls or more.
Is that more?
Could you repeat that? We're so sorry, we didn't quite hear it.
Hello?
Hello. Who are we speaking to?
So you'll be able to see we've got Bree.
Help me.
How can we help you? Do you want to leave this tunnel?
Take a chance.
Do you have a favorite song?
Would you like us to take a chance to help you move on?
Maybe.
Are you showing yourself on our screen? Because we can't see you right now.
Can you go and sit next to Bree? Or could you touch Bree again?
She's gonna hate it.
Yes, I know.
I feel like started coming on my leg.
Okay, so we did just ask for them to touch Bree, and they did just touch her because she was feeling it on her leg.
Are you near Bree at the moment? If you are, can you touch that EMF or one of the cat balls there? That would be amazing to do that for us. I'm just going to turn the bear on.
Thanks, I like
Alrighty, so how can we help you?
here.
Are we speaking to someone different now? Who's here with us?
Brighton.
Brighton? Are you?
Whoever it is playing with your side of the feed. You got somebody there. So, as the feed is getting less, I only say that in that hesitation way because you've been with me for the last hour, and it's not done this at all. We've had quite good response within the tunnel, and it's just obviously funny. Obviously now that we're actually getting good response, that they like to play around with the feed.
Touch on it.
So as soon as Bree starts getting touched, and realizing once again she's not alone, they love electrical stuff, don't they? Paranormal friends.
Who?
So, who are we talking to?
Amanda's saying if someone's touching a camera and a static.
It is flickering, but
Here they go.
They are. They actually are silent and standing. So you're right. You are doing great. Great responses. Thank you. Can you tell us your name?
I think I just heard.
Sad.
You feel sad. Yes.
Oh no, it might be them walking. Why are you sad? Can we help you to feel happy?
Maybe.
And how can we help you? Would you like us to help you find your mummy? Would you like being down here in the tunnel meeting all the new people that come down?
Strange.
Is it strange meeting all of us? Or is it just strange that you're still here?
$23.
Is that how old somebody is here? 23?
Bub.
Oh,
Is there the lady that was coming through before? Are you from around the surrounding area? Did you lose a baby? Were you 23 years old? Looks like something might have just touched Brie again. She just touched her knee.
I heard almost like a child like giggle when I touched my leg because I felt static.
Would you like to give us your name? We'd really like to know your name. You're speaking to Bree right there. Rochelle is with us, and I'm Liz, and we have Teresa behind the camera. What's your name?
Ladies, we are all ladies.
We are all
Yes.
ladies. Thank you for acknowledging.
Yes, great response. Thank you. Do you know how many ladies in
It's
here? It's you. Can you tell us how many ladies in here?
How long have you been under?
I'm nervous.
You're nervous. You don't need to be nervous because we're not here to harm you.
A little.
A little.
We're all super friendly. Wait, did you see us when we were having fun in the tunnel before? When we were laughing?
Great.
Bree. Do you like Bree? Oh, did you like the teddy bear when we pulled the teddy bear out before? Did you have a teddy bear like
No
that?
point.
No.
Hey, Bree.
Hey, Bree.
And that was a kid's voice.
Okay, so we definitely have a spirit child here.
And they very much like Bree.
Can you tell us your name? Tell Bree your name.
So earlier you said that you fell. Did you fall off the top? Did you break your arm?
YouTube said holidays.
Were you on holidays here with your parents? And did you fall off the tunnel? Off the top of the tunnel? Yeah, she's been in that one.
We don't want to leave Bree obviously under in sensory depth for too long, so we're going to just gently touch her.
How's it going?
It's going great, actually. Thank you. But we're going to bring her out of it now because obviously when you've got no
Now
senses.
you what?
So now we're going to finish talking. So if you'd like to say something before we finish, now's your chance to say something because we're about to bring Bree out. So then Bree won't be able to hear you through the box.
Just quickly ask, because just going through the research, I found a Michael, and it's not the same surname. It's Michael Joseph Tracy.
Right. Did she just say Ryan?
No, she said right.
Um,
So are you saying right to there is another Michael in the tunnel?
Not much.
Basis.
Not much. So we're not much right?
I might bring her out now.
Yeah, okay. All right, so thank you for speaking to us. The spirits that have spoken to us, we are thanking you so much for speaking to Bree through there. And we thank you to the little child that also was playing with Bree's knee and had a little giggle when they played with your knee. So Bree, what I might do is...
I'm nothing dead. Oh my God.
So what we might do is we might just see how Bree felt doing that.
Okay. I've done really.
Yeah.
I've done sensory depth before where I physically felt panicked and wanted out. Whereas that one, No, I felt like I was fine. I definitely felt something touch me a few times with my hair and the static on my leg. Like it was, yeah, I've been touched before, so I know the feeling. And I was like, oh.
We
But
did
I didn't
ask
feel
them
worried.
a couple of times to touch
Of
you.
course,
Sorry, Bree. We think it was just the child because the child was giving you a lot of
when I
response.
rubbed my leg after I felt it, I heard a child laugh, and I was like, oh, I know you now. Like, yeah, you're messing with me. Yeah, I felt fine. Yeah. No, it's good.
Can you see that Amanda mentioned one of the live to put the camera do we want to move up towards the end?
Yeah,
Well,
we're nearly done.
So yeah,
That's,
we're not. How long have we been here, guys? I hope you're enjoying us
they're
and
loving
our
you.
journey.
Okay.
Um,
Like last night when we kept talking way too much.
so once again, while the team goes and uproots, I was about to say, girls, while you're uprooting, there is a reported child of Mrs. Trim. Um,
Mrs. Trim, okay.
Mrs. Trim's young child is the
Yeah.
only child that Amanda's researched. So when
Okay,
we
cool.
start asking questions again, we can ask if his mum is Mrs. Trim.
Okay.
Um,
Alright, so I think we've got everything down. We'll find out later if we've got something. So what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the end of the tunnel. And the next paradise group looks like we're itching to get in. See where
only spirit God there, other paranormal group. Yeah, here it is. So I think we'll go up to the end. We'll do a last little bit of investigation. I think we'll call it a night now. Yeah.
so while they're walking up, because obviously the sound in the feed is not too good while they're walking, I'll knock off their mic until they're ready again. But yes, thanks to Amanda. Obviously, we've gone through and we have found that there is a reported child um, that suffered and I haven't heard this complaint for a long time because my mum always used to say when your kids and you're moving around all the time, she would always say, "Oh, you got some Vicar stance." And to go, "Oh, for crying out loud, son, you got some Vicar stance there." But this dear soul actually suffered from it, and hopefully now we've got a name. We can ask some more questions and hopefully get good responses. But we are going up to see what that app, the Stickman app, that the girls have got, because once again that's really good because they did that with the Xbox bar. So anybody's got an old Xbox at home, 360, will work just as well. And then obviously what that does is, it picks up basically energies and then any different movement. So actually we have got the stick app out already. Cool. And for the people that have just joined, that big circle, it's not a vortex. Okay, that orange circle is not a vortex. Okay, so they don't come in. Oh, they've opened vortexes. No, it's just obviously somebody with a torch, really.
So maybe.
But
So
these,
what you guys are looking at now is the stick figure. So it has been known that a lot of people have seen or taken photos at the entry of the tunnel and seen apparitions or seen people behind them in the photo. we did take a couple of photos earlier on when it was a bit of a light, and we had some really funny looking photos. So we're definitely going to post that up for you guys to see as well. So with all your screenshots that you get, we're going to do a post up for you so that you can add them in, and we'll add in the shots that we took in earlier. But what we might do is, now that we're at the end of the tunnel,
Yeah, I'm just going to
no, go.
I don't want to disappoint Amanda, and we have to ask the little boy.
What do we need to ask?
Who his mum was. Was it Mrs. Tim?
Yes, yeah. Because once again, if
Okay,
if,
so do we
if
want
he
to
is
get
trying,
the spirit box out or the dowsing rods?
Spirit box is here. We'll quickly ask him for you, Amanda.
Did you want?
because
Or
as
do
you
we
know,
want
mate,
the
if I say as you know, girls, he may be happy, or he may be wanting to try to get back.
The thing is, it doesn't come through. It gets quite static in there.
Do you have on your phones? I was going to say, do you want to pull up that other app, the box
Yeah,
on
yeah,
your
yeah,
phone?
actually.
All right. So what we're going to do is just quickly, so that the last time bats, lucky they weren't in the tunnel. What we're going to do very quickly is just pull up one of the apps on our phone that we can use also to ask the questions, and we we'll use it, but we do try and use the other device. Yeah. So, Bree, do you want to tell them why we try and stay clear?
So we normally try and stay clear of the apps because they're good, but they'll have preloaded words on there. So it will generally cycle through a lot of different words. So we prefer to use the Spirit Box and those other devices that we've got, because that way we know it's actually a spirit coming through, not just a random cycled word. So let's go.
Okay, so what we're using is an app called Vox, and it takes out the static, but you should be able to hear the words come through exactly the same as what we were doing before. Hi. Stand up. We are standing up at. Good.
Okay. So maybe now ask the mother.
We have one question for the those people who
think.
Okay. We have a question for the little boy, if he's still here with us. Is your mummy Mrs. Tim?
Is that a yes? But covered by something else?
Just the little boy. Can you tell me if that's your mummy?
I guess.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess. So we kind of want to know. We don't want to guess.
Bree?
Yeah.
That was definitely Bree. Did you just say Bree?
Yeah. No. I couldn't make that one out. It is just me checking.
That was a bit of a chuckle.
I think I said it's funny.
I don't want to guess. I want you to tell me if that is your mummy.
So we'd really like to know if your mummy is Mrs. Timms. That was a bit of a weird noise. So the little boy that was having fun with us, are we able to get you to come around us again? We just want to know if your mum. Yeah. Okay, so we get. Who's this?
Hang on, let me listen.
Now we've got
Okay, now all
Siri
the
starting off.
No Siri.
We'll say you'll be able to see we've got the other. I think we might say goodbye.
Yeah.
We've got the other paranormal group coming up.
We've got a lot happening. So I think jokingly we could possibly say that is his mum. Sounded like he was playing with us, but not confirmed. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll do some more research into that. We'll keep Amanda busy. Did I just say Amanda?
I'm sure that just said Amanda.
There you go. The spirits are telling you, Amanda, you've got to keep busy. I see. You're fine.
You gave them up. Or did they give up? Are the people walking out of the tunnel give up?
All right, well, we're going to say goodbye now. We want to thank you so much for coming and interacting with us, okay? Gorgeous. Thank you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yes, thank you.
Alrighties, guys. So what we're going to do is we are going to call it a wrap. And we really thank you so much for coming with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed our first paranormal night.
I hope we did you all proud. We did put a lot of work into getting ready for this, so thank you so, so much.
Rochelle, your party.
Thank you
Goodbye,
very much
farewell.
for supporting us again.
Make sure you hit those smash like buttons and the loves and the comments.
Stars and send the stars.
And we will definitely jump on later on and put our comments on there as well for whatever you guys have commented or what we haven't seen through the talking. We'll definitely jump on there and give you some answers and interactions that we had as well. Des, have you got any parting words for us?
Well, apart from thank you, Breen, that was amazing. Great job, ladies. Awesome live. Yeah, so everybody's, it's been a wonderful night, and with myself, as it's our first night together, and like everybody that comes on, I like for you to do the show. I just run and I'm just here, but the more that you can do, the better, because, it's your group, your spotlight, I'm a great believer that we should all shine, So hopefully you've liked working with me, and we'll be doing this again. So,
yes,
brilliant, ladies.
We're definitely doing this again.
Hey, listen, we're just going to research our next location and then go from there.
That's
Hopefully
it. And before we do go, thanks for Tom from Texas, a new watcher who comes from the Texas.
Wow! Hi from Australia.
That's it. He's joined a group, the Texas Wrath Hunters. But thank you for joining us. And once again, if you want to get involved in America, we can do Spirit Crew America as well. And it's just a lovely platform. That
we'd love to see you in America.
That's it. So Tom and Joanne, a new face as well. Hello. Sorry you just got on at the end of the stream, but
they'll have to rewatch it now.
Exactly. Right. Well, thank you, ladies, and we'll listen to you. Just put up a post of where you're going next.
Sure will.
Yep, we'll let you know.
Yeah. And it's brilliant. And as you know, and as the girls will be doing, as in they will be letting everything go before they come away from the property, before they come away from the space.
Yes.
So
we will definitely be doing a close off and making sure that all spirits know that we thank them for their time and for showing us their energy and participating with us tonight. But they do need to stay here. We will come back at another time and talk to them again, but all spirits must stay in the tunnel. We do not ask for any spirits to follow us home. We appreciate your time and energy that you put in with us tonight, but we do ask you to stay here at the tunnel. But thank you so much, spirits, for being here with us tonight, and we also thank our guides and our angels for keeping us safe. And also keeping Bree safe, even though she got touched a few times.
And thanks to everyone that tuned in and watched us and is supporting us. Keep it up.
Brilliant.
We need the support.
Bye. All right, I'm cold and my feet are still dead.
Brilliant. So while we let obviously the girls get home, because obviously I don't know how long will they got, probably half an hour's drive. Once again, thank you for joining us. And it's good to be back. It's good to be back personally, because as you know, there's been family stuff and what have you. But it's nice to get back online doing some live streaming because you love the random clairvoyant from the UK. So please, obviously, like and share the Spirit Crew, and we'll be doing some work with the obviously Night Watchers Paranormal as well. Dan and Pete, they still work closely with us, so please look up on those on YouTube. Please like their page, and please just keep watching. And any experiences that you have that you want to share, please go to the page and comment, and we'll see what we can do there as well. So, until the next time that we're crazy enough to come online, have a lovely week, and bye from the Cornish Medium.
Why do you seem so scared? All I wanted to do was play with you.